But like I said, that would be fine. In fact, that's a good strategy if food is scarce. And when I was really young, it actually kind of was. So that was probably a good strategy back then. My parents were doing the right thing, making sure that we ate well when the opportunity was present for us to eat well. As I grew older, and my parents' situation changed, and we moved away from the heads of the valleys, and food stopped being a scarcity, the compulsion to treat it like it was one remained. Like my father especially came from a very, very poor heads of the valleys family, and very, very rich in I've got a log of chat. Very rich in sort of familial bonds, and in things that aren't easily quantifiable into a value. Had a very rich life that I think a lot of people would be envious of in certain ways. But in terms of actual money and the consequences, food and other things like that, resources, very poor. And so that, grew up with stories of how sometimes his father would literally not eat for days to give him and his brother food. And that probably is something that's never going to be unprogrammed from him, because he literally grew up all the way through that. And so when things change, your brain doesn't necessarily move as fast as everything else is changing around you. And that was definitely the case with my parents. When food stopped being scarce, still treated like it was precious, and we should always eat. We were never, and don't get me wrong, we were never punished for not being able to eat. It was only positive feedback, but that's the problem. Is so much positive feedback, and when you're a kid, you really want that positive feedback. You're craving it. So it's an interesting scenario, but that's why I sometimes say, we're kind of evolved with survival strategies for periods of plenty, during times when, harvests would be good and berries would be plentiful, and then periods of want during the winter, cold months, where food wouldn't be as available, and fasting strategies were quite useful. We're still biologically primed for that. It's going to be probably a long time before biologically we're used to a world of plenty. So, well, at least, in some parts of the world that's still not the case, but obviously in first world countries, it's generally the case. Not always. Again, I come from Britain, and yet we didn't have food growing up. Not readily available. It was very reliant on how well we could hunt. And so it is an interesting scenario to find stuff in. We are driven with certain primary desires for a world that doesn't really exist for us anymore. Sneaky Aavak starting stream just after I fell asleep. Yes, thank you. How you doing? Mankaport, my parents were used to clean their plates and weren't fans. My mum in particular recounted a horror story that's better not told in polite company. She had no interest in continuing that cycle. No, I can completely understand that. Like my father's experience, I think this is probably the swamp by the looks of it. It looks swampy. My father's experience was that was the right thing for a parent to do. To make sure that their children always had as much as they could have. My parents' means, especially my father's means, dramatically outstripped the means of his parents. But he was brought up with that. And so again, it's a weird kind of effect. What on earth was that? Was that a fish? Is that? That is a very long. That is an eel. Okay. Is it a snake? Am I being chased by a snake? I believe I may be being chased by a snake. I am being chased by two snakes. I wish to more somewhere where I can place down a... that's an interesting thing. Where I can place down a portal. What is that? That is some sort of ritual site. Interesting. Our parents were wolves, so we licked our place clean. Raised by wargs, clearly. Okay, some very interesting characteristics of this room. Where am I gonna to moor the boat though? I'm gonna keep going until I see a nice, comfortable place. But it looks like this is gonna be our next hunting ground. This is not the best time to not let me see what's going on. I feel concerned. Those trees don't look very healthy. Skeletons, okay. I should have brought some more wood with me so I wouldn't have to gather any while I was here. That was silly of me. That was very silly of me. Almost tempted to go back and get some. That looks more like a lamprey than a snake, actually. I dislike the mouth you have. Please do not follow me. Is it smart that I'm about to run aground next to this? No. Oh. Okay, interesting. Wait a second. I'm in the plains. No! You've tricked me! I've been bamboozled! You're so far away from where I was to begin with. You know what? Maybe I'll set up on this little island over here. Is this a swampy island or is it not? Can't tell if that's plains or meadow. I don't think it is. I'm still in the plains. My level of disapproval of this situation is mounting rapidly. Oh, but I want to know what you taste like. Oh no, there's death skeeters. Well, I mean, maybe. There's also goblins. Can I slay you from my boat? Yes. That is the correct place to go when you're on fire, to be fair. Oh, that would have been a great shot if it had connected. But that was an awful shot. That wouldn't have been a great shot even if it had connected. That would have been a bad shot no matter what. Are you losing tufts of yourself? I'm not intending to leave the swamp. I was hoping that this was also swamp and that I would basically be able to sail back, but alas, no. Okay, trying to take you out whilst this ship is swinging like this is probably going to be difficult, but I'll do it. Maybe. I'll maybe do it. Oh, come on, that was so bloody close. I set the tree on fire, perhaps? I'm not sure if I can. It does almost look like a muffler, I agree. No, 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 no. The tide is going down way too much here. Smooth aside a little bit. I mean, that's a gentle park, true, but not where I want to be parked, is the problem. Let's try and cancel. Oh, no, there's another mosquito again. Okay. There's two. No, there's only one. It's a bit low. Maybe this is just a hopeless endeavor. I don't have a portal set up, so really I should probably just choose life and move on. That is not going to work. Unless I'm super lucky with the tide's movements. But I'm a little bit concerned about being this close to the to an active bunch of mosquitoes. I can probably do it, but the mosquitoes are respawning, which is my concern. I want to get somewhere, drop a portal. I mean, I'm brave, but I'm not stupid. I realize that sometimes the distinction between the two is very nuanced, but... Right, okay, what we're going to do, and that's what I should have done before. So we're going to go back down here to the meadow. We're going to drop a portal, then we're going to walk into the swamp. This may be actually a decent little spot here. Right there. Might be enough. Let's try. We'll have access to the plains, and we'll have access to the swamp. Right. Whoop. Now, sadly, I don't have wood. I'm going to have to swim over here to get it. Keep your eyes peeled for something lamprey-like in the water. I don't think I should harvest wood from the trees that look sick though. There's some wood just down the way I might be able to grab. Oh dear, there's something moving. What is it? There are lots of things moving over here actually. Enemy blob, apparently. Oh, it didn't like that. To be fair, I probably wouldn't either. Ooze bomb. An ooze bomb. I need a tiny bit more. Oh dear. No, I see you there. Oh, I dislike this. Oh no, that's even worse. It's here and they're on their way. They're gonna spot me in a moment. No, they haven't. How? I don't know, but I'm very, very glad. It's night time. I dislike it. Nope. I'm using fire arrows. I need to preserve them. There's no way I'm swinging back there now until I've killed those, but that leaves me in a rather precarious position, and I can't see. I try and chop this down, I guess it's about my only option, really. I don't, apparently. Oh, well, that's utter badness. And indeed, quite a lot of sadness, too. Well, chat. Guess we're here for tonight. Okay, whatever it was is dead now. Blood bag. Mead base something resistance. The second one out there, and if I kill it, can I move on? My concern is we're a very, very great distance away. If I go down here... Oh, that's where the grove will come from. I see. If I get taken out here... That's me donezo for a while. This is going to be a long time before I can get back. I'm certain I saw something swimming in this water. It's like a horror movie. I approve. I think that's the one that we saw before. Keep your eyes peeled, Chad. And I am absolutely not reading what you're saying. Got enough. Softly, softly. Softly, softly. Really? That was an awful shot. Better not even think about it. Oh my lord, he's thinking about it. Okay, well. No rest of the wicked. Let's go. It's attacking my ship. Okay, we're alive. We're back. I've got stuff to build with things. Stuff and things make... Oh. Why ever not? Alright, fair enough. Guess we're building over here then. I would love it if I could make a fire. Just need 5 rock. Thankfully, I do have my pick with me, so... The fire will keep low-tier grey dwarves away. They're not fans of the light. Of course, it would help if I had something to build the fire on. Because I fear this is not going to work. Oh, where it is. So we're going to take out this rock as well. And then I'm going to use the rock to raise the land. Right, with that... How much stone have we got? We've got plenty of stone. There we go. Little beacon in the night. And now we just need a portal. I'll grab the portal over here. Closer to the fire, so that it's more likely to be protected. Oh dear. That leech. Apparently I can kill them in the water. I didn't think you could get an arrow through the water like that, but apparently yes. Yes, you can. Alright, we now have a base of operations to some degree. I need to bring back wood with me to set this up properly. I want something closer to a permanent lodge. Good night, Tom Sawyer. Alright, it's just about midnight here. Take care, chat, and Aavak. Take care, mate. Have a good night. The problem is when there's a lot of fog, having a bright anything actually hurts rather than helps. Oh, the carrot's coming on. They're ready. Good. Go make a bit more carrot soup. Though actually I think these ones need to be reseeded. In fact, I'm fairly certain they do, so I'm going to just leave them there. Right, let's go and see what I can make with all of this. Also, how about we just have a quick nap? Because the world is scary, everyone. The world is super scary. Hey, Aavak, chat and mods. I got distracted by the game and forgot to say hello. So, hello. Wicked Kitty, hello. How you doing? Right, yeah, Amelia. Definitely seeds carrot time. I don't know why I want it, but I kind of do. Do I have anything to cook? No. Right, let's have a look. Soup and stew, sausages, meat, tasty, minor, medium stamina, cloudberries. Okay, so just use cloudberries instead of raspberries. Minor healing, medium healing, blood bag instead of blueberries. Okay, frost resistance. Okay, so this is how we go into the mountain. Duly noted. And now, I know what we need the Grey Dwarf Eyes for. Hooray! They have a use after all! Woo! Let me load up the need. Oh, that's fine. Raspberries are fine too. I'm probably going to reorganize this so that we've got more. It's more like the items down here. Bronze nails. Anything I can make here? No. What about over here? Ooze bomb. Okay. The stench is unbearable. Okay. I'm not entirely certain what we're going to be using that for. Maybe it... Right, okay, here's my theories before anyone rushes to tell me. Here's my theories. Theory number one. It's a gimmick for a certain type of enemy, maybe even a boss. It'll either repel them or it'll attract them. 2, it's a dot. It's basically poison. Four, are there new things I can make here? Nope. Nope. No. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess this goes in enemy gubbins. I'm going to pop it in with the ooze hide. The troll hide. May as well be. We're going to take some wood back with us. We need to do a fair bit of work. Do I want to know what it does, or do you want to make it and find out? I want to make it and find out. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much for asking, though. I really appreciate it when people take a moment and just double check before they start telling. Really appreciate that. Alright, we need a place to live. It's not going to be much, but it will be home. As much as anything could be home in this place. We want... I'm going to make a sizable place this time. I'm not gonna skimp on the dimensions. So we're going to want 3 wide. So this is then the center. I'm going to relocate that first. Apparently I cannot put it there. For love nor money. I'm going to have to pop back and forth a few times to get the materials for all of this. And I may even need to harvest materials out and about. But this is a part of the game I really like, I've got to be honest with you. Being out exploring in the wilds. We're going to go with stilts for this, I think. I like the fact that it'll let you build over the top of other things. Usually that's where games will fall apart. They're like, nah, I can't do it. That's actually pretty cool. I want to not have to be in the water, considering the leeches. Considering how high this water climbs, I think it's best for me to pop that there. Actually, what I should do is get a chest as soon as I can. So I'm going to quickly grab the frames that I don't need. Just until I've got 10. There we go. Having a chest is going to let me move a lot more materials back and forth. I want the stone because I need the stone to be able to manipulate the terrain levels. You need to come with me. These aren't the final spots that these things are going to take, but this will be enough for me for now to be active in this area without necessarily the worst risk of losing everything. Probably going to bring the ship around a little bit more though, but we'll do that in a moment. Bogshire. Oh, I like the name. Oh, whenever if there's a storm, all bets are off. This place is not going to work. But for the time being, as a location I can build from, it's not too bad. Leech Landing. Ooh. That is a good name. That is a solid name. I like it. Gotta go get a little bit more wood. Tried to build a boat dock. The waves took my boat all over my dock. Oops. I mean, the alternative is I could just sail further away and set up my camp closer to the meadows and then come down into the swamp. But I don't know. I feel it would be nice to try and build a little bit more of a combat area. An area that isn't ideal. I can always build it further and further up with the goal of being able to handle even the stormiest waters. So the portal would be on one of the much more upper areas. The only issue would be the fire, but I can always lift that terrain as well. So, during a storm swell, I mean, right now, when the tide comes in, there's moderate tidal activity right now. Let's see what happens here. If this was a storm, that would probably be another 2 layers up. Well, maybe 1. It's a bit hard to say. Let's build up then. With a view to preparing ourselves for such an eventuality. This could also be one of the first areas that I make that has multiple levels on the entrance. Like you can enter it from the ground level, then you have to go upstairs. Yeah, we could sincerely make this the first real multi-story building. My bedroom doesn't really count because the whole house isn't that large. Core wood would be a useful one for that. I may want to check if these swamps even have crypts. Well, honestly, I'm fine with just coming here to hunt Draugr, honestly. I'm trying not to be, like, super meta about everything I do. I just want to have fun. Time for me to head to bed. Have a great one, everyone. And thanks for the stream, Aavak. I do. I need my sausages. Entry point number 1. Who dat? Who looking so fabulous and dapper right now? A troll. I almost read that wrong. Thank you very much for the subscription there. And I do apologize for missing the friendly ghost. And indeed, the IMD as well, a little while ago. So sorry. So bad. Thank you so much for the gift subs there from a friendly ghost in chat. And IMD 3B OSS 117 or Indigo Mike Delta 3 Bravo Oscar Sierra Sierra 117. Thank you ever so much for the subscription there. Diolch yn fawr iawn. And OS Rathiel. I'm not sure if I call it your prime sub, but diolch yn fawr. Right, so this is the first area to get her. And we're going to want something similar over here. Possibly a little stairs going up. Actually, at this point, we're going to want firmer stairs leading up, I would say. Raphael. Oh, actually, you might... I enunciated it, they. You might mean they. I'm not sure. So, Raphael. Is that closer? Hopefully. As someone with a apparently almost impossible to get right name, I've just gotten used to people calling me various different forms of Aavak. 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 Right. I need more wood. Wood is what I need. I'm liking the idea of having stairs going up from here. But rising that up is going to be such a potch. It's going to be fun potch though, but a potch all the same. Let's pop off the wood. Pop. Has anyone called me a vast? Oh, several times. Also, Aavak. It was a sad, sad day. There we go. Right, need these trees. I had to be sure I wasn't going to get smashed. I can still hear it rolling away. Really? Really, though? That far? Fine. I do still sometimes remember, and lol, at the time Arumba... at the time Arumba tried to work out how to say your name correctly. Kept saying, Aavak. And finally was like, so what? I'm supposed to say, Aavak. Those are good times. Come back! Everything's running away from me today. Rolling down the hill, running down the hill. Regardless their form of locomotion, they're going down the hill, away from me. And it is most vexing. Well, there are multiple ways of saying it the way it's spelled. It all comes down to what part of the name you put emphasis on. Much like most words, really.